Error 5's asking an outwardly facing question, which is, what does this biblical passage demand of me? Seeing God as the rightful king of all things, the authoritative text of Scripture should have this demand on our lives as we submit to God's authority from His Word. How does it push me to obey Him? What's it calling me to do as a result? Now, when we think of what is it calling me to do, we're often prone to think of our actions first. But the reality is the Bible is more holistic than that. It's not just calling us to obey through tangible things that we do, but it's also shaping how we think, how we feel. Classic example of this is Jesus' famous Sermon on the Mount. He ends by telling us to not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will take care of itself. Well, I don't know about you, but attempting to apply the passage, don't be anxious about tomorrow, is really hard for me. I get overcome with fear about the things that might come in the future. But what's that biblical text actually asking me to do? Well, it begins in a different place than just don't be anxious. But if you remember, Jesus is walking and He reminds these early followers, look at the lilies of the field, look at the birds of the heavens, see how I care for them. If I care for them in this way, how much more will I care for you? So the biblical text is actually demanding of me that I believe God cares for me, that I believe He's my Father, that I believe that He provides, that He loves, that He gives to His children. Well, this intellectual belief, this knowledge, then shapes my actions and makes it far more likely that I'll be able to fight against anxiety and actually trust in Him. This is what we want to do as we're wrestling through Error 5, asking the question, how do I apply the Bible? What does the passage demand of me? How does it shape the life that I live each and every day?